First, the top news headlines. Prime Minister Narendra Modi to virtually address closing ceremony of Sangai Festival 2022. Day on November 29 and 30 in connection with Sangai Festival. State-level literary seminar on patriotism in poems of Manipuri women writers held. Hello and a very good evening. You're watching the Mami TV English News Bulletin. I'm ALBINA. RIAMEI. Prime Minister Narendra Modi will address the closing ceremony of Manipur Sangai Festival virtually from New Delhi on November 30. The Prime Minister's office has informed the state government that Prime Minister Narendra Modi will virtually attend the closing ceremony of the festival on November 30 to be held at Haptakangjebu Palace compound. Meanwhile, with a few days remaining for the Sangai Festival, there has been an increase in the number of visitors to the festival held at 13 different places. Imphal City faced traffic congestion as festival goers tried to reach Haptakangjebu to attend the festival. Traffic also stood still along the Tidim Road. On the other hand, Chief Minister N. Biren has declared a half holiday on November 29 and 30 in connection with the Sangai Festival. He appealed to the people of the state to take the opportunity and attend the Festival of Oneness during the last 2 days. A state-level literary seminar on Manipuri Nupi Ayibi Singhi Sairengda Lebak Ningba, patriotism in the poems of Manipuri women writers, was held at Hotel Lanchenba at Sangakam today. A cultural troupe from Bangladesh who came to take part in the ongoing Sangai Festival attended the seminar organized by Patriotic Writers Forum PAWF Manipur. PAWF also presented simple gifts to members of the troupe at the seminar. Speaking on the occasion, Adhyaksha of Imphal West Jilla Parisat Laishram Bobi, who graced the event as a chief guest, expressed happiness to learn that Manipuri diasporas in Bangladesh still follow the culture and tradition of the forefathers of Manipur. He urged the diasporas to give regard from the people of Manipur to other Manipur in Bangladesh when they return home and inform them that the bond of love among Manipuris scattered across the globe is still intact, stating that the government is giving all-out efforts to make this year's Sangai Festival, which is held after a gap of 2 years due to COVID pandemic, unique and successful. He appealed to the tourists to pardon if there was any mistake on part of the organizers.
Culture, Chatna Patham, Iru Ishenga Jack Java, Iru Ishenga Jack Tongba, Laidu Tangmei Tanba, Adoinana, Ramapuri Sheba Toba, Equi hospitality, Yamna Paye, Wangem and the Puri, Izada Toba treatment, name Ikuda Toba treatment, Agi Ipuroi with the Toba treatment, Si Punamasi, Culture Magi Makada Madunga, Equina Jatnabi, and Hebet Pang the Ura, Imungamada, Mashi Equina Uragalaki. Aduna maram organic sikraba aigi imalaiba Manipurda chatna bidubu ngasi Bangladesh da aikhoi mitei ne haina mitei amagi chatnabi adum banga hinglaba mitei gi chatnabi punamak gi laiba aigi bung pai che chan singje aina yamna nungsi haibaje mayamda aina yamna sengna hainingi.
Unknown miscreants exploded a hand grenade at the residence of proprietor of James Culling and Sons JKS Construction, Milan Culling, at Kangshim village near Kaching Lamkai last night around 7:45. Meanwhile, Kangshim Napui in Lam KNI has organized a sit-in against the blush in Kangshim village along National Highway 102 today. Speaking to media persons, Secretary of KNI, Shangte Kaling said people of Kangshim village strongly condemned the blast at the residence of Milan Kaling, lamenting that such horrifying incident is taking place frequently at the village and has been creating fear psychosis among the villagers. He urged the authorities concerned to find out those involved and take befitting action against them at the earliest. Shangte also appealed to those involved to sort out any problems by holding dialogue instead of resorting to such drastic action. It may be mentioned that James Kaling and Sons JKS construction is currently undertaking hill cutting and filling work under NHIDCL. Blast had occurred at the office of JKS Construction on February 27, 2022, while a bomb was also planted at the residence of Milan's elder brother, Sarong Kaling, about 8 to 9 years ago. Ex-MLA of Wangjing 10th Assembly Constituency, Sapam Ibomcha, passed away at his residence at Sapam Mayai Lekai last evening due to an illness. Ibomcha was 96 years old. Teachers and students of Eureka High School observed 2-minute silence in honor of the departed soul. Notably, former MLA Ibomcha was the founder member of Eureka High School. A translated Manipuri book of Dhruva Hazarika's novel, A Bowstring Winter into Tamthiba Ningthamtha Ama, written by Salam Tomba, was released today at Manipur Press Club. The book was released by Ashangba Communication, Dean of School of Humanities, Manipur University, Professor P. Nabachandra, and Convener of Manipur Advisory Board, Sahitya Academy, New Delhi, and Kiran Kumar attended the book release. Speaking on the occasion, Kiran Kumar said, author of A Bowstring Winter, Dhruva Hazarika is a well-known Assamese author. It is fortunate for Manipur literature that he gave his approval to translate the book into Manipuri language, adding that it was not an easy task translating the book into Manipuri language. Kiran Kumar hoped that the Manipuri version of the book Tamthiba Ningthamtha will be a gift to the state's literature. Area Sales Manager of Honda Northeast Priyanshu Kumar Singh inaugurated a showroom for motorcycle and scooter of Honda company named Ran Honda today at Kurai Thoidingjam Lekai. Speaking on the occasion, Priyanahu said Ran Honda was established as an authorized servicing center in 2019 under Punya Honda. Since then, it has been an associate dealer of the company. The dealers inspect the buying and selling of Honda motorcycles and scooters in Manipur. The state has a market of around 45% of two-wheelers made by the company. Punya Honda has the highest dealers of two-wheelers in June this year in India. Piyanshu expressed hope that the showroom will be successful.
Upgraded under the guidance of Punya Honda. So this is the secondary network which will be under the Punya Honda, and we have the very good market share in the entire Manipur. We are having the market share of around 45%, that which is one of the biggest market share in India. Previously, 2 to 3 months ago, in the month of June, the Punya Honda was the all India #1 dealer in entire India in the terms of dispatch. And on YTD basis, the Punya Honda is to #1 dealer in retail as well as dispatch also.
Manipur Peace and Integrity MAPI Council distributed winter seeds to farmers of Kangchup Chiru village in Kangpokpit district and blankets to senior citizens of the village at Kangchup Chiru Community Hall yesterday. Speaking in this regard, Secretary of MAPI Council M. Nita said the program was organized as part of the initiative of the council to promote unity among people of the hills and villages in the adjoining areas of the hills and the valley. He expressed that the winter seeds will help in improving the income of farmers of the village to an extent. President of MAPI Council, K.C. Romeo, Vice President T.H. Samananda, Village Authority Chairman T.R. Jacob, and Chairperson of Village Women's Society, J.D. Thongommai, were among those who attended the program. Laishem Club's Kuning Thek felicitated gold medalists in striking MMA and Muay Thai in 65 kg category at the Gamma Asian Pacific MMA Championship 2022 held at Pattaya, Thailand. Fanjobam Niranjan at JMC Auditorium at Jiribam, Babupura. Superintendent of Police, Jiribam District KSH Ravi Kumar, former Superintendent of Police of the District M. Mubi, ADC of Jiribam Jemshan Hang Singh, and President of Jiribam Olympic Association L. Ranjit Kumar were the presidium members organizers of the event. Speaking on the occasion, Ravi Kumar said Niranjan had to face a failure and hardships to attend this feat. Sportsperson must keep their mind and body healthy. He appealed to the CSOs of the district to encourage all the sportsperson who bring glory to the district and assure that the police department will extend help as well. Ravi Kumar further appealed to the parents to encourage their children. Expressing his gratitude, Niranjan said parents must always help their children. Athletes must also work with determination in their field to achieve their goals, Niranjan said.
Asumna ngasi hafu upi basi tasingna yang harausai haizale aduga aita natana akogi tungi hawragliba egi inaw mayam so yang kana wana bio akogi jiribam da infrastructure laitaba well equipments laitragasu aina mapana thoklaga honaraga ainga moga nahoide kai ngamoi haibdo haizani awgalagliba youth mayamna aduga parents ingnasu awgalagliba Sananing support to be on
The 14th edition of Aero India, Asia's largest aero show, will be held at the Yelahanka Air Force Station in Karnataka's Bangalore from February 30. The biennial show, which is held for over 5 days, will return to its old avatar during the 2023 edition. The 13th edition, which was held in 2021, was reduced to a 3-day affair due to COVID pandemic. The last edition of Aero India was limited for business visitors and was not open to the general public. The event was also one of the first largest hybrid aero show. Delegation from 43 countries along with 530 companies participated in the event. Hindustani Aeronautic Limited (HAL) and the nodal agency that organizes defense events in the country will organize the aero show this year. Since restrictions for international travelers were eased in the country, organizers are expecting that this year's registration will exceed all previous editions. The Bharatiya Janata Party (BJP) called Congress and elitist dynastic party over the derogatory remarks made by Congress President Mallikarjun Kharge on Prime Minister Narendra Modi. The scathing remark comes after Kharge took a swipe at Prime Minister Modi, terming him a leader of lies. Congress is a party of elitist dynastic philosophy and mentality. The question is, where after the party that talks about love apologizes, or do they support such statements made by the party leaders, said BJP spokesperson Shehzad Poonawalla. The BJP spokesperson called out the Congress party for insulting the Prime Minister and said that President Mallikarjun Kharge is acquiring the sentiments of Congress' first family. Earlier in the day, the Congress chief accused the BJP and its top leaders of resorting to prevarications in order to gain the sympathy of the people. Internet services across Meghalaya have been restored across Meghalaya. The internet services in Meghalaya were restored today, 7 days after the Mukro firing incident. Internet services in 7 Meghalaya districts were suspended on November 22, soon after the clash in Mukro village along the interstate border with Assam. At least 6 people, 5 Meghalaya residents and 1 Assam forest guard were killed in Mukro village after personnel of the Assam police opened fire at a crowd. Internet services in 7 Meghalaya districts were suspended as a bid to prevent spread of misinformation that could have escalated tensions with Assam. Violence had broken out at Mukro village along the Assam-Meghalaya border in the early hours of November 22 after a truck allegedly laden with illegally felled timber was intercepted by forest guards from Assam. The law and order situation in the affected districts of Meghalaya is slowly returning to normalcy, with shops and commercial establishments in Shillong opening and significant traffic seen on roads. Meanwhile, the family of the Assam forest guard who was killed in the incident of firing at Mukro village along the Assam-Meghalaya border will be given Rs 14 lakh ex gratia. Besides, the family of Assam forest guard will also receive the salary that he was drawing till his retirement age. Wife of the deceased Assam forest guard will also be given a government job. Earlier, the Assam government had announced Rs 5 lakh for the families of all the 6 deceased persons. Leaders of the Eastern Nagaland People's Organization ENPO will meet Union Home Minister Amit Shah on December 3. The ENPO leaders will discuss their demand for creation of a separate frontier Nagaland state with Union Home Minister Amit Shah during the meeting on December 3. Union Home Minister Amit Shah will meet the leaders of the ENPO from Nagaland in New Delhi, a spokesperson of the ENPO said. The ENPO had its presence in 6 out of the total 16 districts of Nagaland. Notably, the ENPO has threatened to boycott the assembly elections in Nagaland next year if their demand for a separate frontier Nagaland state is not met. Moreover, the ENPO has decided not to participate in the famed Hornbill Festival in Nagaland. The 10-day Hornbill Festival in Nagaland will begin on December 1. India logged a total of 291 new COVID-19 cases with 2 deaths in the last 24 hours. This took the total tally of COVID-19 cases to 4.46 crore, while the active cases declined to 5,123. According to the data updated by Union Health Ministry data, the death count has climbed to 5.30 lakh with the fresh fatalities reconciled by Kerala. The active cases comprise 0.01% of the total infections, while the national COVID-19 recovery rate increased to 98.80%, according to the ministry. A decrease of 140 cases has been recorded in the active COVID-19 caseload in a span of 24 hours. Meanwhile, the number of people who have recuperated from the disease surged to 4.41 crore, while the case fatality rate was recorded at 1.19%. On the other hand, according to the ministries, 219.90 crore doses of COVID vaccine have been administered in the country under the nationwide vaccination drive. Ukrainian President Vladimir Zelensky asked defense forces and citizens to gear up for more Russian attacks and bear the difficulties due to power outages for another week amid snowfall in Kyiv. The authorities said workers were close to completing the restoration of power, water and heat after days of Russian attacks, but high demand meant some blackouts had been imposed. China's western Xinjiang region eased some COVID restriction in its capital, Urumqi, today after a deadly fire in the city blamed on virus control sparked protests across the country. People in the city of 4 million, some of whom have been confirmed to their homes for weeks on end, can travel around on buses to run errands within their home districts starting Tuesday. Officials said at a press conference today. 10 people were killed when a blaze ripped through a residential building in Urumqi on Thursday night, spurring crowds to take to the streets in multiple Chinese cities this weekend to protest against the country's strict zero-COVID policy. Many social media users blame COVID lockdowns in Urumqi for hampering rescue efforts, but officials have instead said private cars obstructed firefighters. Chinese Foreign Ministry spokesman Zhao Lijian, on the other hand, lashed out at forces with ulterior motives for linking the fire with COVID. Before we end the bulletin, let's look at the top news headlines once again. Prime Minister Narendra Modi to virtually address closing ceremony of Shanghai Festival 2022. Manipur declares a half holiday on November 29 and 30 in connection with Shanghai Festival. State-level literary seminar on patriotism in poems of Manipuri women's writers held. That's all for today. Thank you for joining us. Have a great evening.